Straight outside. I got 20-inch spinners on my drive. Nothing but white. Hold up. Niggas is shivering. Like Nas say.
What up, what up, what up? Your boy Savage, aka Sev Cisneros. You tuning in to Sev Lokes Hood Tales 2.0. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you for the interactions. All high salute to the riders. Before I start this video, let me make this clear. I am no way means promoting gang life, gang culture. Just telling the testimony, giving some life experiences, shining some light on the Denver Metro. So with that being said, let's get to this video. So recently, a couple days ago, I seen a post, and it was promoting a concert that's about to happen out here. And the concert, I forgot who the main act is, but I guess Little Flip, the rapper from Texas, he's coming out here, right? If you don't know who Little Flip is, he's just an artist that came out in the early 2000s, and he had a couple tight songs, but he's not in my top 20 or anything. I'm not into a lot of the Texas screwed and chopped, and he got that Texas sound. Well, don't get me wrong, there's a couple bangers, but that wasn't my big genre of rap. And pretty much he's coming out here for the first time in a long time. And I remember there was a time that he was coming out here like every other week, and this was like a place that just basically he liked to come out here, maybe because there was some fans out here that was going to a lot of his concerts or whatever. But for some reason this was like a second home to the dude. And it's crazy because there's a lot of artists that, Colorado shows a lot of love. They'll show artists from other states more than they'll show artists from Colorado or Denver, So, you had Tech Nine, Amanda Perez, you had even the Bone Thugs fools, a lot of the Juggalo camps and all this, right? Major love from Denver, Colorado, for sure. So at this time too, when he's coming out here, Little Flip, he got to a point where he was doing super cheap verses, bro. Doing super cheap verses for like an unheard price, where you be like, dang, that's all he charged them fools to get on their song. And artists out here, they swore when they got Little Flip on their tracks, they were gonna do some big things. Never panned out. There hasn't been a big handful of rappers out here that blew, but they really thought that they were gonna blow. And like I said, for a couple summers there, he was coming back and forth, and these fools was representing like, they were gonna go platinum. So this summer, there had been a lot of music, and I think honestly, to be truthful, it's when they legalized weed out here. So, interception by Cardinals. So they were having these huge 420 rallies. 420 rallies was everybody would go to the Civic Center Park, and I'm talking about thousands of people. They would go over there, smoke weed. All together, it was like a festival of just stoners and fools that like to smoke weed. And don't get me wrong, before weed was legal here, they were still doing it. But once they legalized weed, people came from all over to these festivals of just blunts and, dabs. And you go down there and you might not even smoke, but you'll get high being down there because it was just weed all in the air. And it was the craziest setting because the cops would be right there and everybody would just be taunting the cops with weed. So everybody was happy. And they used to do it even before. The cops wouldn't really mess with nobody, but once they legalized it, oh, everybody was taunting the cops. They were even asking the cops if they wanted to smoke blunts. And at these 420 rallies, they usually have music, and sure enough, Little Flip happens to be one of the headliners. And I was like, they really making this dude a big deal out here. Little Flip, he had a couple tight songs. He had a song, I could call you my baby girl. You could call me your baby boy. Maybe we could spend some time. I could be your sunshine. I think that was one of his bigger songs, and I'm Riding Spinners. And one of his big beefs was with that fool T.I. Now, T.I. basically destroyed Little Flip in the battle. But T.I. also got checked in Little Flip's hood. So it was a crazy beef, right? So getting back to the story, he's a headliner. I was like, let's see what this fool's about. So we're selling CDs also. We do music a little bit. We used to burn these CDs of 100-pack burn CDs, and we would put our music on there. We would do mixtapes, and we would go out there and actually grind. $5 a CD. You could get 3 for 15 or whatever, 3 for 10. Just had different packages. We went out there that day, 420 rally, and we there was like 3 of us, and we sold every single CD in a matter of hours. So we run out of CDs. We're like, bro, I don't want to stop the day. It's cracking down here, because everybody was all high and they were willing to spend money. So we're like, in a couple minutes, let's go burn some more CDs and come back down here, because it seemed like a jackpot that day. It seemed like it was going to be a lot more money. We could have probably made, at least a couple racks down there. And we're about to leave Civic Center Park, and I look to the entrance of Broadway and Colfax, and I see like 4 or 5 fools walk up with their shirts off. They're looking, they're looking suspicious. They're looking gang banged out, and the atmosphere around them was like they was up there to cause some hecticness. So I told the people I was with, hey, make sure you watch these fools. They got their aura is crazy. They're kind of mugging fools up there. They kind of dip off to where the stage is. So Broadway and Colfax is like east of the Civic Center Park. The stage was like going west on the northwest side, and it was like kind of by them water fountains over there by Civic Center. And they walk over there, and then no fabrication about, we're still over there, and I'm kind of, seeing what the atmosphere is. Everybody's still happy over there. And I see 2 other individuals by Colfax and Broadway walk up, and they look like they're from the total opposite neighborhood. I said, oh, it's about to be some stuff, because they came over there looking kind of wild. So I gathered up the people we were with. I said, let's go get on this bus. We're going to the bus, and sure enough, we start hearing boom, 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 boom. They start, it sound like gunshots, and then people started scattering. Well, you already know when that's taking place, especially at the aspect of one of them events, something's going on, and it's probably not a good thing. And people started scattering like roaches. So we get on the bus, we go down West Colfax to the homie's house. And when we get into the house on the news, pretty much they have the helicopters over Civic Center, and Little Flip's concert got shot up. They were shooting at each other, rival hoods, and they went up to Little Flip's concert. Well, what's crazy, Little Flip was actually starting to perform. He was on stage, and then he stops the show like they're shooting, and Little Flip ran his ass off stage, and he dipped. And he never came back to Denver, Colorado till I think he stayed his ass out of Denver and never came back to the town. That one little shooting, he said, nah, I don't want none of them shenanigans. But we have a history of messing up concerts out here in Denver. I could tell you other stories. I'll probably tell you some more stories later on down the road. But yeah, Little Flip never came back to Colorado till now. And if I go to hit that concert, I might go ask him, like, why you ain't never came back out here? You know, they wasn't shooting at you. They were shooting at each other. But yeah, man, that was wild. So go check out, man. See if you want to go to that Little Flip concert. I know I might go. I might not go. I was never a fan of Little Flip, but you know what it is. Small high salute to the riders. One.